Hi, this is my Mark II Volkswagen Caddy van that I've turned into a camper van. So I'm just going to do a little tour around the thing. So it's got the 1.9 SDI engine, it's a suction diesel injection. You can read more about that on the internet if you're interested. It's pretty stock, nothing's been done to it. It's done about 170 odd thousand miles. The cam belt was done about 5,000 ago. It's had a brand new sump on it, and I've stuck the if you can see, I've stuck the sump guard on it. Obviously because it's been lowered by a previous owner, but it is just so low. Obviously the sump's been knocked at some point, so I think that's a common thing on these. So I actually roller painted this with some military Land Rover paint. You can see it's got loads of blemishes on it. It's really rough, but I quite like the look of it. It's pretty cool. And you can see a video of it being painted. If you have a look down on my channel, you'll see it on there. So in the cab, I've just covered the seats with these old coffee sacks, and then I just used adhesive spray and just pretty much just glued it onto absolutely everything in the front here. And then this is where the leisure battery is for the camping side of the van. So I've just put this little, I made this little wooden box up just so if you go over any bumps or anything, it's secured, but also you don't want the two terminals jumping up and shorting out on the metalwork of the van. And then here is the fuse box for the camping side of things. So there is a video on my channel where I go into the details about wiring up this van, all the lighting and everything like that. So if you're interested in this, have a look at that. It's got a split charge system in it. It's got this voltage controlled relay here, and there's basically a cable going from the battery at the front into this through a 20 amp fuse, which is at the battery end in the engine compartment. Then it comes from this down to here, and again there's another 20 amp fuse in an inline holder in here, and then the output of this goes into this fuse box. So when you're driving, this relay clicks open and connects both batteries together basically, and just will just charge that from the alternator as you're driving. As soon as you turn off, once the main battery drops below a certain amount, the relay will close, and this battery then can drain all the way down if you're parked up somewhere without affecting the start-up battery, so you'll still be able to start up in the morning. Right, so this is the foot of the bed that I knocked up. It is actually quite solid despite how it looks. That little bit of rope there just keeps that in line, just so when you're in the back you can just drop it down. And the bed's 190 centimetres roughly from there to there, so if you were a little bit taller than that, you have got space to either hang your feet over the end, or you would be able to extend that out. Then underneath here you've got some storage. You can chuck your stuff down in there. Okay, so this is inside the back. Yeah, just more coffee sacks everywhere, all just overlapping. Yeah, so the bed's an old futon that I got, and you can see that will slide out, and you've got some storage underneath. That's just the mattress for the foot part, spare wheel, jack and everything's under there at the moment. but there is sufficient space under there to put a diesel heater, and because the spare isn't underneath here, you have got a lot of space there that you would be able to put a diesel heater in as well. I'll just fold the bed out so you can see it. So you can see it's quite easy to set up, but for such a small van it's actually a decent sized bed. It's like I say, it's 190 centimetres that way, and I think it was about 115 centimetres wide, so it's a small double, but it's a good size. Okay, so in this cupboard here we just got two 12-litre water tanks and a little pump. The isolator is here for the pump, and obviously there's no water in it, but you can just switch it on and you've got running water. Here's a little storage shelf. This bottom one's got the wheel arch in it, so there's not a lot of space in there, but cans actually fit in there, so you can line your beer cans up all right. Here's got some USB outlets, so 4 USB outlets. There's a Bluetooth amp there, I'll just switch it on. And underneath here is a couple of speakers, and then the control panel here. So we've got 3 for lights, that's these 2 spots, and then we've got an under cabinet light in here, which you can't really see, but it's just recessed in behind that. And then again there's another one here at the end, and then here I've got the battery indicator. So the top battery, the top shows the main battery, the bottom shows the auxiliary battery, so you can monitor that while you're in it, and if you do start to drain your main battery for any reason, you'll know about it. A little bit of waste pipe at the end, it's good for hanging tea towels and things like that on it. This is an old kitchen worktop that someone gave me that I cut down to size. It's oak. So that's it really. That's the inside of the little Caddy camper. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you like this, because even though I'm going very slow at the moment since lockdown's ended, I am carrying on with my campervan conversions. This Caddy is going to be up for sale soon. I'm going to get rid of it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.